So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to construct this building sustainably. So we want to try to use as much as possible all of the materials that are very local in the Abuja area. So in Abuja, we have stone, right? Stone is a very common material in Abuja. Everywhere you go, you see stone. We also have a lot of laterite in Abuja, very good laterite in Abuja. So instead of concentrate on using a lot of concrete or what we might think of the the German floor system, so we are trying to use more of laterite and stone to do this foundation. So that is what has just happened here with this foundation that you have built using this stone and using laterite, kind of like a binder, laterite with stone dust as a binder for this foundation. But coming here, he's doing something different. So that's what I want him to explain, why instead of just using concrete, cement and stone here, you're actually using laterite and stone dust here. So what are you trying to do here with this?
Yes, basically, like I was telling them, first of all, the essence of having a foundation in a house is to provide a base for the building, to have a base. You excavate. While you excavate so that you get to a ground, the part of the ground that is as strong, is of good bearing capacity. Otherwise, with time, one side of the house will sink down, the other one will not sink. It begins to bring cracks on the building. So you dig it, but when you have a level ground where the ground is strong, of good bearing capacity, it has the strength to carry that load where you impose on. Because that building you are putting, those blocks, whatever that you are putting, those walls, they all carry load. They are heavy. So as they press on the ground, it will begin to depress the ground and go down. So when you dig the foundation to the place where the ground is strong, you will find out that it will be stable. If you see, from instance, I can show you, for instance, look at this depression here. This soil that you see is not a soil of good bearing capacity. So if you had put a wall here now, this wall will sink. This soil that you see will not sink. Then you will see cracks coming up on that wall. So we have come from that level to this level here. Why is the essence of putting what people call German floor or DPC, whatever? The reason is to prevent water from seeping from the ground into the walls or into the building itself, into the floors. That is the only primary reason for it. And giving the floor a level surface, that is the essence of that foundation. Yes, commonly we use cement, concrete, chippings or stones, gravel and sand to prepare that German floor. But it's an expensive way of doing it. Based on what we are trying to achieve here, what we are trying to demonstrate here is that we can make use of our local materials that we have, which everybody has in his compound. If you want to build in your house, in your compound now, we don't want you to be struggling to see whether you will bring chippings from here, you will bring this from there or that, cement and whatever. We believe that you can use your earth, your ordinary earth, laterite, and still achieve the same thing. That's why we did this demonstration here that day, so that you can see that this floor, as you have seen it, is just 2 days. Yes, yesterday. So it's sufficiently strong now. It's still gaining strength. It has not reached its maximum. It's still gaining strength by the day. So by the next 1 week now, this thing will be as strong as stone, will be as strong as any German floor that you see anywhere, but at a cheaper cost. At less than 20% of the cost of using cement. If you are used cement, what we use cement that we use, we need a little bit of cement that we use in this place. We should just have a bag of cement to cover this area. If we were going to use cement, concrete, a normal concrete foundation, this area would have been like 4 bags or so would have gone to this area that you see here. So we have saved money on the cement. We didn't buy chippings. All we needed was this laterite, and we just added a little stone dust to it to give it some kind of strength, to strengthen it, to take care of the clay content. Because this soil on its own, laterite on its own, it has clay, so which makes it, when you cast it like that, it might begin to have small cracks as the water is leaving as it's drying up. You begin to see small cracks running around it as the water is vaporizing from it. So to take care of that, that's why we introduce some of this to these stones here, so that it will be able to have a stable floor. With that little cement that we added, just that cement serves as a kind of binder to stabilize it. So you will find out that by the time you cover the whole of this area with this, the money you have saved will be so much, enormous. So if somebody wants to say, oh, you didn't do German floor, tell them you have done your German floor. It must not be that you must use cement and this alone. You also have other means. We are trying to innovate, see other means that we can achieve what we can achieve with whatever important style of
local
building.
materials.
So we are making use of local building, so that if you're in your village, you can also build. You don't need to wait until you have so much money and then you want to buy cement, you want to buy stones, you want to buy this. With the little you have, you can still build your house in your village. Whether it's 2 rooms, 3 rooms, 5 rooms, you can own a house. The essence of this is to make sure that everybody has a house. And all of you who are taking part in this project, we are demonstrating these things to you. We want to, in the next 2 years, that you take us to your village and say, look at the house I built with the knowledge I got from here. Yes, that is achievable, not difficult. If you come together as a team, tomorrow we go and build this one, next tomorrow we go and build this other person's own, we come and build my own the other day, you will find out that within 2 years, you all have gotten houses. So even the labor, you are sharing your labor, you are contributing your labor to each other. You are not going to stand alone. So when you put yourself together as a cooperative, as a group, you do this one today, tomorrow you do this one, anyone that is ready at the place, you do, and then you find out that all of you will have own houses. A house is a house. Whether they build it with cement, they build it with iron, they build it with gold, a house is still a house. The basic things or reason for a house is to have shelter, protection from the elements, shelter from rain, sun, and whatever. That is the essence of them, and also give yourself security. And then you see that even with these houses we are building with this ram head, the security guarantees is even more than the security you see.
Yes.
That kind of house will give you, because these houses are bulletproof. No bullet will penetrate it. Even if they bring a machine gun, it can't penetrate it. Bullets will not penetrate this one. But with the cement block, you just explode and scatter everything in there. So, which means the building achieves all the basic requirements of a house. Shelter, protection from the elements, security. Those are the basic needs of a house. Comfort is what you put inside the house that is comfort. It's not the house itself that is comfort. It's the things you now put there that begin to give you different levels of comfort. So once you do this, you can put anything that you can put in that house here. You can put your toilets, you can put your kitchens, you can put everything, your furniture, any type of furniture you will put in your house, you can put it here. You can put your ceiling, electricity, everything, just like you can do in a normal house. You are achieving it at lower cost. So that is the essence of what we are doing here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.